Welcome, and this is another Thrift with Me video, and I do have a lot of footage, so I hope you stay tuned to the end to see all of the wonderful things I ended up getting in my haul. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy. Hi there again. We're here at the thrift store in our local town, Deseret Industries, and we're just going to go in and check out what they have today. Okay, so I start out in the little trinkets aisle, usually almost every time. I've been changing it up a little bit here and there. But could you tell me what these are for? They look like they might be bottle toppers for something, but they look like hats. Cowboy hat, little fancy hat there. So I'm not sure what they were for. I found 3 of these and I almost got them. But then I thought, what do you use them for? Do you put a candle and then put that on top? And that's like a mini fairy light. I could not find them online to look up, so I ended up putting them back. So they had a bunch of stuff just packed in here, and so you kind of have to search out things. Now this was kind of interesting. I don't know what it was to begin with, but I have an idea for a Christmas craft for it, so you'll have to stay tuned for my next video with that because it's going to be super cute. So we'll find out what that ends up being. So again, you know, a lot of broken pieces, a lot of stuff that is dated, like that was 2002, I think. And so it was kind of like a mismatch of stuff. Now this was interesting. It's a home interiors collection, and it's hummingbirds, which I love hummingbirds. And it had a grouping of 3 in it, so I grabbed those. And these I thought I would maybe change it up to my home decor for springtime and paint them and do kind of a whitewash like it is, but do it with more of a gray instead of blue tint to them. So that might be a spring project for me. So again, a lot of more on the inexpensive made in China kind of items, but this was super pretty. It's handmade doily angel, and I ended up actually selling this already on my Etsy shop. It turned out so pretty, and I only paid, I think, 50 cents for it. So here again, just like little signs. Oh, and if anyone knows what these are for, let me know. I see them all the time in the thrift stores. I've picked up a couple just for little stands, but let me know what you know about them. These were really cute, but they were newer, made to look old, and they were made in China, so I put them back, which I don't know why, because I always decorate with that kind of style of Christmas, so I don't know what I was thinking. Now this was really pretty, and it's probably about an $18 to $20 item. I was going to get it, but then I noticed it didn't have its stopper, so I put it back. So then I picked up these. These were so cute. They ended up not having any chips or cracks, and they're Homeco Christmas decorations or ornaments, and I'll show you what they look like at the end. And I do not know what that was for. Looked like some kind of oil lamp. I did pick up these cute little animals and little ornaments. They were really cute. And I always like greenery, and I that looked more springy, and I have tons of spring greenery, so I didn't pick those up. So I always look at the candles looking for that glassy baby, you know, hopefully maybe one day I might find one. And I didn't find much in the candles. It's been pretty slim pickings in the candles lately. So here we are in the wires and metals, and I found this cute little Santa's letters to Santa, I guess, ornament to put on my tree. Now this was interesting. I think this is a Homeco. It's made in Japan, and it was super cute, and I'll show you that at the end as well. So again, metals are always spaghetti-like, so you want to go completely through them. And that's an ornament display, and I love those, so I never get them. I never find them, so that was a neat thing to find for me. So I looked at these tins, and this tin looked really vibrant and pretty with the strawberries and grapes on it, but it had a lot of scratching on it, and it wasn't worth, a lot, so I ended up just putting that back. And once again, I do pick up things for my own home, like this cute snowman, and put it in my decor. This is more new. It's not vintage or anything, but he still is cute. And then I also try to find things to resell on my Etsy shop. So that's what I do. And this, it caught my eye because it was super red and it's old, but it had Carter's bag on it. Some kid or somebody dug into it and wrote their name on it. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it and maybe put something on top of it so you can't see the writing when it's displayed, and it still gives that vintage look. I always have my Etsy shop link in my description box, so check it out if you're looking for some wonderful vintage items. And just so you know, I put stuff in my cart and then I empty it later when I decide if I want it or not, just so that I know I have it. Now this was vintage. This is made in Japan, and it's a plate holder or picture frame holder. You can hang it on the wall, or it can stand by itself. And I always give the baskets a once over because I'm looking for that longer burger, treasure that one day I might be able to get, but there was nothing really worth getting. Then I saw this guy. He's newer, made to look old, and I have a similar shorter one that I needed to pick that up. Now this I thought was interesting, so I'll show you later. Oh, I guess I'm going to show you now. So look at that. That's uranium glass. It lights up, so I grabbed that because I'm trying to collect some uranium glass, whether it's valuable or not. I just thought it was cool. And oh my gosh, look what I found. This is super heavy. It's a vase on one end and a candle holder on the other, and wait till you see at the end to see what it does. And this, I don't know why I put this back. I had it in my cart and I put it back. It was worth probably about $30 to $40, and it was so cute. Little egg that came apart. So then I came across these Temptation bowls, I guess like super chili bowls. And I thought, Temptations isn't selling quite as great as it used to. But then I saw the little plates down below. So they go on there, so you have a sandwich and soup type of thing. And they were really super cute, but I wasn't quite sure, so I ended up looking them up. And they only were going for about $20 for 2 sets, not just one, for 2 sets. And so I thought, it's not worth my time to sit and ship it and everything. So these I kind of collect myself, and then I use in my decor. And I found that a lot of people like them too, so it didn't have the little lid on it, but I still picked it up. Now looking at this piece, I was like not sure about it, but it is really super pretty, and I'm keeping it in my own stash. It's just like an amber glass. It is vintage, and it's probably worth about $35, and it's just so pretty. I have it in my fall decor. And if you know me, I collect milk glass, and I picked up another one earlier, so I put that in there. And I end up finding more vases, bud vases than anything. But I still get them because I love them. This is really old, and I was tempted to get it, but it doesn't sell for much, and I didn't want it for myself. These I've seen in this thrift store forever, and I should pick them up. They're just fancy corn holders that you can roll your corn in butter. Super cool. And I found this little lamp kind of thing. It didn't go together, but I picked it up anyway because the bottom is a bigger candle holder than I've seen, and they both are really vintage, and so I thought that was a really pretty thing to get. So here we are in the clear glasses, and I came across these frosted stem little candle holders, and I guess someone thought they were glasses, but I looked everywhere, and they come in a set of 3 usually, and I thought that would be so cute. And I didn't realize, but they are party light. And so then I kind of went looking around, and I found this, and I should have got this. I don't know what I was thinking, because I really liked it for myself, but I ended up putting it back because the other one didn't have a lid. And so here's the party light set of 2. They didn't go for very much, and for a set of 3 sold for $11, so I ended up putting them back. And then I found another party light, little cute candle holder, and I'll tell you about that at the end. So in the plastics, again, you know, I don't do a lot in plastics. I just kind of skim it, look around. I look for Tupperware, old Tupperware, and that was melamine plates there, but there was only 3 and an ugly color, so I ended up not even bothering with them. But I always look, because you never know, there might be a little treasure in there somewhere. So here I am in the pots and pans, and these were interesting. They're like cake takers that you can take with you, and they're I guess silicone, and they were kind of, I think they were $2 a piece for them, and I don't have any use for them. But sometimes you can find a treasure. I was like, where the heck is the pan to this? Because I would totally love to shine that up and make it beautiful again. And there was no pan, just a lid. So I ended up coming out of the bathroom, and I saw this in the little like hair area, and it was like, it's interesting pottery. So I looked it up, and it goes for quite a bit. So I ended up getting that for $1. I'll tell you more about it at the end. So in the lamps, I kind of look over them. I don't ship them unless they're smaller lamps, and I don't really need any lamps myself, but I still look just in case you might find something interesting like that. That was interesting. Cute little shade that was really vintage. But sometimes these lamps are pretty interesting on their own. So going into the frames and pictures, and the large pictures, I found this really pretty frame, and I ended up picking that up for myself, and I'm going to make it look beautiful again for my shelf I have. So looking through the pictures, I found this cute vintage, I guess it's needlepoint or cross stitch. It was so super cute, but it was stained, or else I would have gotten it. But I did find this beauty, and I have that hanging on my wall. It's so pretty. So I go through the purses to find vintage, and I found this vintage one. It's probably about 50s or 60s, and it is in good shape. Once I get it all cleaned up, it's gonna look beautiful, and so I picked that up. But then going through it, I looked and found this other one, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am in love with it. And you'll see here in a minute. Isn't this beautiful? I should have still picked it up. I don't know why I put it back, but it did have some issues on the handle, as you'll see here. It was coming apart, but I'm a seamstress, so I probably could have fixed it. Okay, here's the haul. And I'm just going to start at the beginning, at the front here, and work my way back. So I saw this cute thing, and it is vintage, and it is made in Hong Kong, 75 cents, and I think I could probably get about $12 to $15 for it. I might even still like paint it and maybe try to sell it that way, but either way, I'm going to get around that price. And then this was really super cool. This is old too, from Japan, paid $1, and it's where you can put a picture on it or a plate and have it sitting up like that, or mostly just to hang on the wall. So I'll probably get about $10 for that, or I'll ask $10, we'll see. So I collect silverware, and mostly knives, because they always have the really neat handles, And so that's why I got these two. They're very old. And then these are really old. This is a really heavy duty set. This one was made in Taiwan. I don't know if you can see that. And it's stainless steel. And it's really heavy and a substantial piece. I thought that was really pretty. And then this one is Mirage stainless steel. It's a little bit not as well made as that one, and it's made in Japan. Looks like it's for cheese, but I'm going to try to ask maybe about $12 a piece for them. And then I'm not sure about this set. This looks like mother of pearl handle, and I'm not sure if it's real mother of pearl because it feels kind of plasticky, but it's made in USA and it's stainless steel. And so I still have to look those up to see what those are worth. Then I found this vintage purse, and I have a couple others on my Etsy. Of course, it needs to be cleaned, but it was so pretty inside. If I can get it open with one hand. Look how pretty that is. And it's just, I'm thinking maybe 50s or 60s age, and I'll probably ask like $25 on my Etsy shop. Then this, you probably think I'm crazy because I bought this, but this tin is really old. I haven't looked it up yet, but I paid $1 for it, and I'm not going to try to sell it, obviously, because it has this carving on it. But I do in my kitchen a lot of farm type decor, farmhouse, and so I thought I could put something on top of that to block that and you wouldn't even see it. But to bring that red into the kitchen I thought was really cute. So then I have these two candle holders, and they're pretty with that color, but I want to have them match my living room, and these are more of a blue color, so I might do either a gray with a whitewash, or I might do black with a whitewash on them to brighten them up to match my living room for springtime. Not right now, but for springtime. Then we're going to come over here, and you saw this in the video that it is a party light. Can you see that? My phone isn't focusing. But it's party light, and I paid $1. And that one I'm going to ask $30 to $35 on my Etsy. Then this cute little cup, I think it was for either a shot glass or to put toothpicks in, but this is uranium, and after the haul I will show you how it glows, because I have a couple other things I want to show you how it glows. This was just a Walmart ornament, but I only paid $1, and I think they're like $1.99 at Walmart, and I just thought it was cute. Then I have this. I've got two others that are different style but the same size, and I've got plans for it for some wooden candle holders that I've got that I want to redo. So stay tuned for that video. That's coming up. Then this guy, Sylvester, he's really old. I can't remember the age, but I looked him up and they go for about $20. People collect them. He's got some damage on his the stick here, but I think I'm gonna probably ask $15 for him. I paid, I think, 50 cents. Then let's go back over here. This was just a really pretty star that I thought I could paint and then just sit it into a basket, or you know, something to kind of make things a little nicer for Christmas in my vintage stuff. So I thought that was cute. I think I paid 50 cents for that. And this one, he's a cutie. I really liked him. I think he went on top of a canister, a tin canister, and had something in it. I haven't found the exact one yet, but I thought he would be cute to stick out with my vintage stuff, and I have a small one that's similar that I could put next to him. Thought he was cute. So these, I paid $1, and those little Rudolph, that's Mrs. Rudolph, or Girly Rudolph, I don't know her name. That and the Mr. Freeze, they go for about $15 a piece. And sometimes you could find a set, but too bad I didn't have the whole thing here. But some of these little, what do you call them? Ducks. Oh my goodness. These little duckies can be worth something too. So I might put them as a little set and ask maybe $10 or $15 for those. They're super cute. So this set, I was totally off when I did my actual video. This is not My Little Pony. It's a knockoff. And so she wasn't worth much more than, you know, maybe $5 to $7 for herself. But the rest of the bag, there are some cute little tiny pieces in there that I can list on eBay for about 15 to 20 for the grouping. And the little miniatures were little cake toppers. So I thought it was a pretty cute set. Then this was really pretty with the cute little hummingbird set in there. And I think that's probably like a $20 collection there with the two different pictures. Or three different pictures. But there's also, I should have opened this one, but there's also a little, like a thin stained glass thing, and I think it's a hummingbird too. I can see it better there. Maybe I'll pull it out and show you too at the end. So that I could probably resell for around $20. Then these, I'm putting them on my live vintage Christmas sale, and there's a set of these ornaments, actually 2 sets of each of these little animal ornaments, and I think there's 6 on each one, and I paid $2 for that, and look how cute. And there's nothing wrong with any of them. They all have their little hanger hook on them. But I thought those were so cute. Look how cute. And then there's a set of them for, I think there's 6 in the set. And they're so cute. So each set, I looked those up, and I think they go about $20 a set. So that's what I'm going to ask for on my Etsy shop. And these little fellas, these were just little dolls, little miniatures, and there's a family of the, what do you call them, koalas, I guess, and then the regular bears, and then there's little piggies, little piggy family. And so each of the families that have at least 4 animals in it, I'm going to ask about 15, and then 10 for the 2 that are like this together. And then I'm not sure about the little rainbow poo. We'll have to check that one out later. So then we're coming to this cute little girl, little angel made in Taiwan. I paid 50 cents for her, and that's sticking to me. It's a candle holder, and too bad there wasn't 2 of them. That was really cute. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell her or not, because there's just 1. Then this, I came out of the restroom and saw it on the shelf and thought that is so pretty. And so I looked it up, and that's about a $35 to $40 pottery piece. So paid $1 for it. If you can see. Oh my goodness, it's not focusing very well, but I paid $1. Then I have this ornament stand that I paid $1 for. It has a little mirror on the bottom, and I have special ornaments and that, so I thought that would be good to put out for Christmas. Then there's this brand new from Walmart, it looks like, planner, and it's $1.50, and so I'm going to use that in my kitchen. Then this gorgeous piece, all the work somebody put into that to crochet that and then starch it is so pretty and not squished or anything. And I paid, I think, 50 cents for it. And so I'm going to ask about $25 for that on my Etsy. Or I might do it on my live sale too. And you might, the live sale probably will be over before this video. So just so you know. Then I collect milk glass. And I paid 75 cents a piece for these. And some of them are higher quality than others. But I don't sell them, I just keep them. I have several that I put in my little curio cabinet, but I love them, so I get them every time. And then these two little ornaments, cute little bear angel, and this little cute snow girl. She is ceramic face, or porcelain, sorry, face and hands and legs. And she is about a $20 item. So that's what I'll probably list her for. And then these are real collectible. It doesn't have the little lid, but you could still stick it on a candle, or just leave it how it is with lights in it and decorate that way. I have a few in my collection, and I might just ask $10 for that on my Etsy, since it doesn't have the lid on the bottom. This thing I thought was super cool. I don't know what it was before because there's a hole in the bottom, and it may have been some kind of a frame with a light behind it. But first thing I thought of was to make a cute little Christmas scene with some brush bottle trees in there and snow and some little people, and make it like a little scene in there. So that's my next project. So you need to watch my videos to see what I do. And the little deer here, or reindeer maybe, I think it might have been to a Christmas scene, but it's really old. I have a moose that is this similar style and color, and it's made with the felt on it. And that's probably about a $30 item, but I'm not sure if I'm selling that yet. Then the little cow, he is a little worn on his paint, but again, super, super cute. And it says 1986 on him. And so they're collectible pieces. I'm not sure how much I would put him on for sale, but I'm thinking maybe even just leaving him in my kitchen because he's so cute, even worn out. I paid 50 cents, and I don't know, I might try to get 20 for him if I do decide to sell him. Then we have this cute Santa. He's I'm not sure if he's really vintage or just made to look vintage, but at the oldest, I think maybe 70s. Yeah, because he's made in China, so probably 70s. But I love him because he looks vintage, and he matches a couple other Santas that I have similar to him that aren't skinny like that, but similar paint and style. So then we have this cute little candle holder with the sconce, and I'm sure it doesn't go to that base, but it was sold that way for $2. And I just thought it looked really pretty and would be cute in my vintage stuff with a red candle in it, after it's all cleaned up, of course. Then this beautiful piece, it is very substantial, heavy piece, and I know it's old just by that. And it also glows, so I'm going to show you afterwards how it glows with the black light. So that's got uranium in it too, and that's going to be in my collection. But it's a cute base this way, or you could put a big thick tapered candle in it, or turn it upside down and put a skinny tapered candle or a thicker one or even another thicker one. So there's different ways you can use it. I thought it was super cool. Then let's try to get that out of the way. This is super pretty. It's just so pretty, and it's amber glass. And I think this one I looked up was about a $30 to $35 item. But again, I love it so much, I'm gonna end up keeping it. But it's so pretty. Then, so don't get dizzy here, I found this picture that I showed you. So pretty. Look how it glows. It looks like it's got a light on it. It's so pretty, and it goes for about $40 on eBay. But I'm gonna keep that in my either kitchen or in my living room. I'm not sure, but I really like that one. Then I found this huge cutting board, and it's a Harry and David, and you can probably see right there. Pretty scratched up, so I'm going to have to sand it down and restain it, but it's a substantial and heavy-duty piece that I might use in my kitchen, or I might just give it to my daughter. She's wanting one, and so I'll be nice and maybe give it to her. Then I found this frame, and it doesn't have a glass, but it looks like they had put a picture in the front and glued something to it. And so I think that's what I'm going to do, touch that piece up or maybe switch it out and put some kind of neat, maybe metal, like really thin metal piece or some kind of decorative piece to match my living room. But look at that frame. I just love how it looked, and it feels like wood still, but then it kind of isn't. I'm not sure, but I thought that was really pretty. So I paid $2 a piece for the picture and the frame, and then the cutting board was $5. So my total that I spent on my trip was $38. So not bad for as much as I ended up getting. So let me know what you think and what you would have maybe left and what you really love. So I'm going to get my light and show you what those look like lit up. Okay, so I have the lights down a little, and hopefully you can hear me over my heater. But see how that glows? You have that kind of green look to it. That's the uranium in it. So cool. Now watch this one. Look how that glows. That's so neat. That one's a unique piece as well, so I'm not even sure how much it's worth, but I'm definitely keeping these, so guess it won't matter, right? But I wanted to show you that it glowed. Okay, so there it is, and just comment below, let me know what you liked, and if there's anything that you see that you would like to purchase, let me know in the comments, or you can email me at buffydesigns@gmail.com. And I appreciate you and hope to see you again, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you so much, and have a great day.